You can keep it in the fridge and it will last most probably, I don't know, 3 or 4 days. Ciao a tutti! Today I'll be cooking a courgette roll. It's a version which can be for meat eaters if you add ham, or it can be vegetarian if you choose not to add any ham to it. I've got 2 courgettes and I have removed the bum from one of them, and I will leave the little knobbly bit at the end, and I will be putting it through the grater. As you get to the end, get hold of the knobbly bit and go as much as you can without obviously hurting yourself. And there you have it, nice and neat. Transfer them in a glass bowl. I'll be breaking 5 eggs in a glass bowl. Add a little salt, not a lot, because we're going to be adding some parmesan cheese, which I'll be doing next once I've beaten them. And you don't want it to be too salty, as parmesan is a little bit salty by itself. Here comes the cheese. And we add it to the courgette. Mix it together. Using an oven tray lined up with baking paper, I'm going to be pouring my mix. Distribute it evenly. Covering all of the corners and the edges. Pretty good, isn't it? Mm-hmm. It will go in the oven at the temperature of 180 degrees for approximately 20 minutes. Great! It's been out of the oven now for a good 10 minutes, cooling down. So I've got here some more baking paper ready. I'm going to remove this from the tray and turn it the other way around. And I will be peeling the paper off. Hold the omelette down with your hand and you will find that it will be a lot easier. As it has cooled down, it's going to be much easier for us to work with it. I have added some salt already. I'm going to add a little pepper next. And I've got here some supermarket ricotta, 250 grams. You can use any spreadable cheese really, but ricotta is quite economic and easy to spread as well. So I will be putting it all in. Make sure that if you use supermarket ricotta, before you spread it, you drain it, because there is always a little water left over and you do not want any water in here. If you're a vegetarian, you can stop now and you can roll it. But if you are a meat eater and you fancy some ham, this is what I'm going to be doing next. So I got some supermarket again cooked ham, and I will be putting 4 slices, approximately 100 grams. Helped with the baking paper, we will roll it. Gently start from one end. Bring it back and then roll the baking paper. A bit like a candy. I'll put it in the fridge for 1 hour before we slice it. Okay, the roll has been in the fridge for 1 hour and 20 minutes actually. So let's unwrap it. Ensure that the bit that meets the other side faces down. Push it with your fingers. You can choose to cut it straight or in an angle. I'll go on an angle as they will look prettier. And gently with a bread knife cut them up. Now it's up to you how thick you do them, but I would suggest maybe a couple of centimeters. This is ideal as a cold meal. We will be eating ours with some potatoes which we will be cooking in the air fryer, but also ideal for children parties, you can imagine, or picnics. Picnic in the summer would be ideal as well, as it's refreshing. And you can keep it in the fridge and it will last most probably, I don't know, 3 or 4 days. Not a problem in my house, but it will last as long as the ricotta will last, because clearly that is the main ingredient which might go off. So here they are, beautifully arranged on a plate. This piece here doesn't look so great, so we might have to try it. Let's have a look. Actually, you can see the ham and the ricotta looking very pretty. I'll show you from this angle, looking nice. And let's give it a shot. The other piece would be for Julie. Really nice, really light, refreshing. You can taste the courgettes. They're amazing courgettes as they adapt the taste to anything you add them to. And the ricotta is nice and cold. And of course you can taste the eggs and everything else. Really delicious. Definitely recommended. Thank you for watching. Ciao ciao for now. Arrivederci, a presto. Bye.